Dee Savoie is now going to show us some Reiki on me. Did you see how my shoulders just came down when she touched me? Wow.
Back a little bit more against the chair.
Can you sort of describe to us what you're doing? I can feel it, but...
Well, to be honest, I'm just, what I'm physically doing is I'm just putting my hands on your shoulders. Reiki is a healing energy that comes from Source. And you can think of Source as however you imagine the higher power, as they say, or the creative energies. That's where Reiki comes from. And it comes through me. I'm the channel for it. And it goes through my hands into my palm chakras, into the energy field of whoever I'm working with. I'm blessed to be working with Sally today. And when you are sending energy, it's not as if you're doing something to the other person, but it's kind of an energetic dance. She can feel my energy, I can feel her energy, and I can know when it's time to move on to another spot where she feels, completely relaxed and comfortable. Then I know it's time to move to another hand position. And I do feel today that it's Sally's shoulders that can use a little bit more work. So even though my hands are still on her shoulders, they're a slightly different orientation. And so I feel a slightly different energy coming through. Reiki is an energy that can also be sent remotely. You don't have to be there in person.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, my client I was telling you about, who's 97, I don't go to visit her. I send the energy to her remotely.
Really?
Yes. And because she is older, she does not require as much energy as somebody who's younger. So the average treatment that you would have for somebody younger would be an hour. For her, I just send half an hour, and half an hour is enough to really bring her more liveliness and vigor.
So you sit in your room and she sits in her room, and
well, I usually send it to her when she's asleep.
Oh, I see.
Okay. And she likes that because then she wakes up in the morning and she feels, very invigorated. She's ready to, to get her day started.
That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
That would be wonderful for all of us.
Absolutely. And since Reiki can be sent to any time, any place, anyone, I could actually send energy to somebody right now, and then it would be available for them when they're ready for it. So
wow.
It's not really confined by time or space.
What do they have to do to say, I'm ready for it?
They can just say to themselves, I'm ready for it. Or
I see.
In my client's case, she just knows that it will be there, so she's just ready for it. You don't really have to do anything. It's there for you. In fact, another client called me today. She has a big meeting, and she wanted me to send her some energy for it to be there for her at the time of the meeting, so that she could be more clear-headed and focused.
Oh, terrific.
On the meeting, which is, sometimes stressful. Like
I'll bet a lot of executives would like to know about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you wouldn't have to have someone come to your meeting. You could just know that
That's
when
right.
you get there, it would be available.
Terrific.
And thank you so much, Sally, for allowing me to send some energy to you.
Well, and thank you for doing it. I feel wonderful.
Thank you.